All right, hi, I'm Adam Paquette from the Glorious Sons.
Jay Emmons from the Glorious Sons.
Welcome to the Indies.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're happy to be here.
You've got, you were just saying that you're not presenting, but the two other members of your band are presenting, and you're also nominated tonight.
Yeah, we are. Very happy to be nominated.
We're up for Emerging Artist of the Year with another number of great bands. So,
no matter what happens, it must be nice to be nominated, as they say.
have a few beers, a little party, and
Yeah.
Or whatever it is that you're
oh, that's a
drinking.
gin.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough to a beer. Well, let us in on, I guess, what brought you here. What brought you to the Indies? What gave you this nomination?
It goes back quite a ways, actually. About a year ago, we won a competition and got one of the judges was John Angus MacDonald from the Trews. If you guys probably know them over there in Australia. And
Only very recently, though.
Yeah, and
Really?
yeah. Anyways, so we hooked up with him, and he produced our new album, and then we won another competition that got our song on the radio, and across Canada it started getting picked up, and the song ended up going top 5 in Canada, and then we released our next single, and it went to number 2 in Canada. So that's kind of what brought us here to the Emerging Artist of the Year.
And do you remember who you're up against? Do you know what the...
I
we're
do.
up against July Talk, Head of the Herd, a band named Pup.
The Mounties.
The Mounties.
And
I think there's one more.
there is one more. I forget. It's probably us.
Yeah, it could be us.
That's probably you. Well, again, congratulations on the nomination.
Thank you very much.
It seems like everything sort of led to this quite almost naturally. Little things have happened along the way, but nothing that's too out there,
No, yeah.
The competitions, we had to enter them, and we owe a lot to what came out of winning the competitions. But I think that was what kind of sparked us, compared to a lot of other bands.
Yeah.
Is that we got lucky enough to win those two competitions, and they opened some doors for us.
Just to get the music to the people that need to hear it, and it took off from there. That's all we really needed.
So touring-wise, have you mainly focused on Canada, and have you made it to America? Have you gone outside these borders yet?
We've done Canada in the last year. We've been across almost 5 times. Is it 5 now?
Yeah.
5 times across Canada in the last 12 months. So we've toured Canada pretty heavily, but we're hoping to expand our horizons here very soon.
Do you think things like this, that all these little things kind of help lead to that point of being able to justify going to New York and to...
Yeah, it's all about strategy and plan, and when the time's right. We've got a lot of good people that are taking care of us, and we kind of let them guide us, and we make the music, and obviously we'd love to play everywhere in the world, but I think when the time's right, we will get that opportunity.
So what is next for you musically?
Working on a new album right now. Actually, we drove in from Hamilton and released the album, and hit up a tour in the fall, and keep digging away.
So you're working on the record in Hamilton?
Yeah, at Catherine North Studios. City and Color did their album there. It's an amazing place. It's in a big church, and just an awesome environment to work in and do this album.
What took you there?
It was a kind of series of events, but I would say John Angus is still our producer, and he just had a kid a couple weeks ago, and so he wanted to be close to home, and that just kind of worked out. They have a bunch of amazing gear that we can use to our benefit, so that's what brought us there, really.
It seems like the acoustics must be pretty cool in a venue like that.
Yeah, the ceilings are like 20 feet high, and just nice wide open room, good vibes, great sounds, good dudes that run it too. And
So I guess when it comes to pitching yourself to the Australian market, they probably aren't familiar with you. There might have been the internet thankfully opens up those doors to fans of the Trews and things like that who might have discovered you in the last few months. But how do you pitch yourself? How would you pitch yourself to the Australian market?
I would say we're a 4 on the floor rock band, not unlike the Trews. it's not really cookie cutter rock. It's got a little bit of depth. Like, we've got a couple really great lyricists, we're just like down to earth dudes making rock music the way that we've always loved listening to. So it's not outside the box, but it's cool. It's kind of our own little twist on classic rock and new rock.
You mentioned there are multiple lyricists. How does that work in terms of writing new material? And do you collaborate together, or does each member come in with a different idea?
It's a 5-way process. Everyone brings their own little touch. All of us are kind of influenced by different things. So in the music, it all kind of meets in the middle and comes out in little flourishes here and there. It's not, you can't really pinpoint one influence in each song or in our sound. So it's like all of us listen to different stuff, and it's expressed differently in the music. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, guys, wish you all the best, and I guess we'll leave it on this, and let everyone know where they can find your music.
You can find it. It's on iTunes, but I don't believe in Australia it will be on iTunes. You can find it at www.theglorioussons.com.
That's correct. Right there, go to our store. You can get shirts, you can get CDs, and everything's there.
I don't know if we've ever shipped anything to Australia yet.
We actually had one CD. I personally shipped it myself.
Nice.
There we go. Well, hopefully this is the start of many more.
Yeah.